during last Monday's B&R, November 18th, WRENN 6 was, to a very big surprise, banned in Legacy. This particular planeswalker from Modern Horizon is a very, very good, in my opinion, modern product. It was lately released a couple of months ago, so not a very old product. It's quite recent, you know that it has been released in the summer of 2019. WRENN 6, one of the mythic planeswalkers from Modern Horizon. There are two mythics planeswalker, WRENN 6 and Serra. This particular card, this is the most valuable card in Modern Horizon. This card was banned in Legacy. And whenever we see a ban in any format, we always see a big decline in the price of the card. I think the only exception, and I believe this year was really truly all about Oko, the only exception was Oko Thief of Crowns, when we saw that after the ban in Standard, we saw that its price was increasing instead of decreasing. I already did a video about that, the reason about Oko Thief of Crowns, why it is increasing in price instead of decreasing. Check that video. Now we're talking about WRENN 6. WRENN 6, this is the price as at one day after the ban in Legacy. You can see here that the card had a highest price of around $100, which is a very good price for a mythic card in Modern Horizon. The card here, we immediately see a decrease as soon as the card was banned in Legacy. Here we also see that the price was the card was being traded at around $70, which is not cheap for mythic planeswalkers, but you have to remember that Modern Horizon sealed boxes, they are quite expensive. They are not your normal standard box. These boxes have a price of around $250, which is not really a cheap for a product, Magic the Gathering. This was as I said, the most expensive card, currently being traded at $70. This is one day after the ban in Legacy. Now, what happened? As at today, that is Friday 22nd, November 22nd, that is 5 days after or 6 days after the ban in Legacy, we see more drop in the price of the card. The card is currently being traded around $69, and I believe this trend will continue until the card is stabilized, or maybe someone in any other format will brew a deck around WRENN 6. This is what usually happens when a card is banned in a particular format. In this particular format was Legacy. This card was quite strong in Legacy, and as you can see here, we can see a drop in the price, and as I said, the drop will continue further, obviously, until the card stabilizes. Probably it will stabilize at around $50 in my opinion, and or someone brew a good deck and the card will gain more and more value. Now, as I said, this was the most expensive card in the set, and when it comes to foil, we see the same thing. The current foil of WRENN 6 seeing now being traded around $300 to $99.50. The highest point was around $400, which is an insane price for a foil card in the modern age of Magic the Gathering. But yes, the highest price was $400, currently being traded around $299, and after the ban we see that the price is also going down for also foil cards. Foil cards for mythics, they are much more rarer than any other card, and when you have a card that there is a high demand on it, the foil card usually it tends to be quite higher. In this case, we are seeing that the card is being traded at around $299, and in my opinion, more the normal card drops in price, more the foil will continue to drop in price, until eventually Modern Horizons is out of print. Once these boxes are out of print, I think we'll see that cards from Modern Horizons, unless they are reprinted in any other product of Magic the Gathering, probably we will see these cards going up in price instead of decreasing. This is my opinion, the analysis of the price of WRENN 6. We are seeing, as I said, a decline in its price, obviously after the ban. Let's see if the card will stabilize or will continue to decrease, or maybe, as I said, someone will brew a new deck and the card will increase in value. You can leave me a comment below if you hold any cards of WRENN 6, maybe you thought that the price will continue to go up in price and you buy some singles. My opinion, you have to be very aware when buying singles. Singles tend to be reprinted, so be aware when you buy singles versus sealed products. Here, the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.